Welcome to Hit Wicket.
Although it would take no exerted effort of the mind to recall when India won its last test series abroad, seeing as the feat was accomplished as recently as 2011 against a listless West Indies side that hardly offered any substantial resistance. It can be said, and with authority, that the Indian cricket fan would not feel too comfortable discussing India's pathetic record overseas over the past few years. In England and in Australia, the Indian side was handed clean slates and looked quite literally at sea. The fact that this was a side that still boasted in its ranks the likes of Sachin Tendulkar, VVS Lakshman and Rahul Dravid only adds grist to the mill. Dravid, Lakshman and Tendulkar are today no longer names on the Indian scorecard. A new generation of Indian batsmen who appear only too eager are carrying the torch, and truth be told, their performances would undoubtedly make even their predecessors proud. Virat Kohli, Cheteshwar Pujara, Ajinkya Rahane and even Shikhar Dhawan have all shown that they have the wherewithal to make it count far from the batting-friendly heavens of the subcontinent. While Rohit Sharma has failed to distinguish himself on the tours of South Africa and New Zealand, to write him off would be a fool's errand. Of the two sticking points, one, it would have to be said and not entirely unfairly, is bowling. The seamers, be it the experienced Zahir Khan or the new revelation Mohammad Shami, have looked almost inexplicably both brilliant and downright mediocre. While the Indian fans will be delighted with Ishant Sharma rediscovering his magic, it remains to be seen if the tall and lanky pacer sustains his momentum. If it was Ravichandran Ashwin who found himself at the receiving end of the stick following his long fruitless spells in South Africa, it was Ravindra Jadeja's turn in New Zealand. In New Zealand, Jadeja snared 3 wickets at a strike rate of 178 balls per wicket. The team management will have to put their heads together and figure out how and where Ravindra Jadeja figures out in their future plans for the Team India. Do they continue using him as a full-time spinner, a role for which he very clearly lacks the skills? Or do they jettison a specialist batsman in their side to use Jadeja as a bowling all-rounder? Even this course of action is fraught with peril, since the Saurashtra lad is yet to work any wonders with the willow. While Team India's performances in New Zealand and South Africa were not the sort that would despair even the most optimistic of Indian fans, it is high time that India start winning, if not entire tournaments, then at least a few matches abroad, to reinstill the hopes of millions in a side that almost seems to have made peace with losing.
Thanks for watching, and please don't forget to hit the subscribe button.